You got it on your mind, partner, get it off your chest. You got it on your mind, partner, get it off your chest. You got it on your mind, partner, get it off your chest.
What it is, y'all, we back with another episode of the Get It Off Your Chest podcast. I'm your host, Terry. Y'all know who in the building with me, but I'm gonna let them introduce themselves anyway. Go ahead, y'all.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy CJ. Get It Off Your Chest podcast. Let's get it.
You already know what this is. It's King Rhino 27. And stop shaking your head, motherfucker. It's episode 50.
Me?
No.
Oh, I thought you was talking about me, man. As y'all can see, we got another guest in the motherfucking building right now. For one, before I introduce him, or he introduces himself, we're going to say Happy Veterans Day to my brother. You know, Happy Veterans Day to Brandon. You know, this is Brandon right here. Brandon, introduce yourself, man. Tell the people who you are and what the fuck this day means to you, man. You let them know.
Hey, welcome. Thank you for letting me come on here again, and thank you for the shout out. My name is Sergeant. I go by Sergeant Brown, in the United States Marine Corps.
Let them know.
Veterans Day mean to me is just a day of recognition that I pour my sweat and tears and my blood for this country. To allow everybody to have the rights to vote, do the things they do. You know, that's all we do is we fight for freedom.
Hell yeah, man. If this couldn't have came at a better time. And also, what he forgot to mention is this is anniversary today, man. Happy anniversary, man.
Yeah. And happy anniversary to my wife. Celebrating 4 years today.
Hey, man. Congratulations.
Fortunately, she has to work tonight. I had to work today, so we're going to do our deal tomorrow.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you for coming on the show. And shout out to all the veterans out there, man. Shout out to y'all. Salute for protecting and serving us, man, the right way.
The right way.
I'm hyped, man. Y'all know why? Y'all know why I'm hyped today?
Tell them why.
This is motherfucking episode 50. Let me say it again. This is motherfucking episode 50. We on episode 50. And I'm going to do my thing today because we're on episode 50. But we're going to start off like we always do, man. We get shit off our chest in this motherfucker, whether it's been a day, a week, a month, a year. How the fuck we feel like getting off our chest, we're going to get off our chest. And I really don't give a fuck because I'm going to be hella fucking extra today because this is episode motherfucking 50.
This nigga's something else.
But how my fellas doing today, man? It's Wednesday. It's been a long week, you know, about to go into the weekend. We just came off all this election bullshit. We got the new consoles out now, a lot of that bullshit going on. But how y'all doing today, man? How y'all feeling, man?
Feel good, real good. Well tired. Got the hoop today. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. Took my kids with me. They had a little fun running around the gym and shit. But
hell yeah, man.
That is, man. I ain't really do too much today. I'm chilling.
Get your ass up!
All right. It's been a crazy 3 days, man. Just at work, but I don't really want to get deep into that shit. But other than that, it's episode 50, motherfucker.
It's episode 50, man. Brandon, how you doing?
Another
today,
day in the office, though, man.
Shut up! How you doing today, Brandon, man? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing pretty good, man. Just relaxing, chilling, enjoying the day. Glad I'm here chilling with you guys right now.
Hell yeah, man.
It's been a long day.
It has been a long ass day. Been at fucking work all day. Yeah. But yeah, it's been a good day, man. It's even better day now because this is episode motherfucking 50.
50.
Shout out to Dino LaFlame, man. Come up on the show last week, man. He came through, showed his ass off, was real professional, man, and talked to us about, you know, how he feels being in the industry and, you know, being a rap artist and doing his thing, man. He's definitely hot. I had to listen to him, got a chance to listen to him. Hey, look, cuz dope, man. Look, cuz dope, man. Everybody
check him out.
Go check him out, man. Link in the description. I'm gonna put the link in this description as well, but go check out episode 49, man. Link in the description. Go give him a listen, man. Hit him up. Let him know you like his music, everything, man. Go follow him on Instagram. Shout out to him, man, because he came through and really represented. So I appreciate that. So we gonna get into it. We got some topics for y'all today, man. We gotta do our thing like we always do, talk our shit, because a lot been going on. And over this last week, we done lost a couple black men. And go ahead, cuz.
Before we even jump into that,
All right,
man, make sure y'all go check out theblackgent.com.
Can't forget about theblackgent.com.
Hey, man, you can't
Never,
forget about
never,
the goddamn
never.
blackgent.com. Man, go check out
Damn.
theblackgent.com. No shade November. They got a special going on. Go get you some beard oil, man. Just because it's nappy don't mean it got to be dry.
Hey. Hey.
Blackgent.com. God damn it.
Hell
With the
yeah,
Black
man.
Gent and Queens in mind. God damn it.
Hey, man.
Blackgent.com. And when you at checkout, put that off your chest for that 10% discount. Let the Black Gent know that you fuck with off your chest. You know what I'm saying? Let them know you fuck with us. Once
Hey,
again, blackgent.com.
Hey, man. Shout out to the sponsor, man. Shout out to Junior, man. He came through and represented as well, gave us some knowledge, so shout out to him and the blackgent.com. And we're gonna keep this motherfucker pushing because this is motherfucking episode 50.
I'm actually looking forward to get. I'm gonna get some tomorrow. I got paid today, so I'm gonna give me some.
Go hey man, and check this out. I'm glad you said that, B, because this is motherfucking episode 50. I'm gonna keep saying, if y'all want to listen to the motherfucking episode, because I'm gonna be cussing a lot. But check this out, man. Episode 50. We have reached the end of season 1. Now we planned on holding off for season 2, but everything going so well, everything's moving along. We hit our 100 subscribers probably a couple days ago, or was that yesterday?
Yesterday.
It was yesterday.
We hit 100
congratulations,
subscribers,
fellas.
man. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, man. But shout out to our subscribers, man. Shout out to everybody who fucking with us. We always say if you fuck with us, we fuck with y'all. So thank you guys. It's been a long road so far. We got a lot longer of a road to come, but we about to demolish this shit, man. We about to take over. And remember, if you want to be a guest on the show, hit us up on our Instagram, Get It Off Your Chest Podcast. Hit us up on YouTube, Get Off Your Chest Podcast. You can find some way, somehow to hit us up, man. Terry hosted a show on Facebook. Hit us up on there and just send me a DM, however you feel about it, man. We can come together, make some content together, have you on the show, support yourself, support your brand, however you want to do it, man. And, episode 50 is here. Season 1 is complete. We have a complete catalog of 50 episodes, man. So make sure y'all go check out episode 1 through episode motherfucking 50. But we're going to get into it, man. We got some special stuff coming up for y'all before season 2 starts. So make sure y'all, stay on the lookout for that, man. And we appreciate all the love and all the support that we've been getting, man. We look forward to, continuing to do this for y'all. But let's get into it, man.
Just cause we, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the season don't mean we gonna stop. Man.
Nah, we ain't stopping. We ain't stopping.
Y'all gonna catch a live stream. Y'all might catch more live streams up until then. So you never know what we're gonna drop. So
I think it's about time we do another R&B night, man. I think it's about time we do another one.
Well, shit.
Oh,
boy, gotta come out this time.
I like that.
Hey,
like that.
So
this
hold
time
on.
is gonna be even more. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Time
gonna
too.
be
So make sure y'all
crazy.
come out this time and show your ass.
And also, this time it's gonna be saved, so we're gonna be able to keep it on the stream for y'all, keep it on Twitch for y'all to definitely go check out and come back and revisit that. So
Speaking of that shit, the DMCA is actually on Twitch for that shit. Having music in the background, so they have been banning streamers and Twitch streamers for that shit.
Yeah, they just sent that email out today.
Music, man. Damn, so we can't do another drunk night, huh?
Why not?
Looking good.
I know we was playing our old school tracks. Them tracks ain't copyright.
Hey, just because they doing all that don't mean it's gonna stop the show. There's so many platforms out here. We don't worry about that.
That is true.
Don't make us get an IG.
Hold on, Twitch.
Sometime I can do $1,000.
But hopefully it ain't too much of a ban. I mean, ain't too much of a
We'll see what's going on. We're gonna look into that. We got y'all. We're gonna do something.
Yeah. We're gonna figure it out. Whatever the cause, whatever the case. Even if we gotta do it and they do some whatever, at least y'all get the live stream. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna give y'all a live.
Yeah. So while you at it, make sure you go check out twitch.tv/GetItOffYourChestPodcast and go follow us just in case when we do decide to do it, you can get over there quicker. You get the notification and we can get it popping. Because this is motherfucking episode 50. All right. Hey, no, but before we get started, man, before we get into some of the topics that we do got, man, it's been a crazy day, 2 days. Everybody know the new consoles just released. We're getting a lot of fake videos about these motherfucking consoles messing up. A lot of people putting out this trash content, trying to make one system seem worse than the other. People can't get a hold of these consoles. They selling out. They out of stock. What do y'all feel about what's been going on with these new consoles, man? We're gonna nerd out for a quick second.
It's some bullshit, bro. Like, I had one in the cart, and then, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting ready to put my information in and check out. That motherfucker said, oh, you got to sign in. So I signed in, go back to it. But the shit gone, man. It's been some fuck shit. Then I went from there. I went to another site. And then I'm like, bro, it the same thing. I'm like, hey, man, look, these motherfuckers are selling out like hotcakes. Like, I don't know why they didn't
get a hold of one, man.
They did some Jordan type bullshit, man, with them motherfucking consoles, man. No motherfuckers is gonna want them. And then y'all got the nerve to put them out on Walmart and Amazon, all you know what I'm saying, the little Panther books and all that. Why y'all do that shit when y'all know the motherfuckers gonna sell it like that? You know what I'm saying? Y'all got people, y'all gonna pay people. Had people, mama and grandma and all them go grab the wrong guy. They don't get a regular Xbox. Thinking they got the new Xbox. Until you open that goddamn, and then you go like, what the fuck is this?
That's the X. And you said the X, baby. I said Series X, grandma. Well, it say X, baby.
You guys are pissed up.
We had a lot of these.
Oh,
If you ain't got them by now, you got to wait, man.
Yeah, man.
Patient, man. All the same games gonna come out, so you ain't missing shit.
And that's one thing I wanted to say about the Xbox side is like right now we really don't have no games for the Xbox Series X that's exclusively for the Xbox Series X. So, wait until February. You probably get some new games coming. Everything else right now is on the X as well as the Series X. So unless you just want faster graphics and faster gameplay, I mean, you might as well just wait, man.
Well, man,
new shit.
Yeah.
It's the same thing every year with the every time with the consoles releases, they don't have enough for the supply and demand. And another thing is, I'll wait until like next year, it's like February or March to see all the fuck ups.
Yeah.
Oh man. All of the defective systems and all the bullshit that happens. I want to check out the features. I want to see for myself before I buy it.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, that's all I've been seeing is reviews. But unfortunately, I couldn't get a hold of one. And I had a feeling it was going to happen, but it was more so like, do I want to be one of them people that's just sitting in my computer the whole time like, it's on sale, click. Like,
that's what Walmart's doing.
Still didn't get that much.
I ain't even tried, man.
Yeah, that's what Walmart's doing. They think they releasing every 3 hours or something like that.
Yeah, they're doing their Black Friday, not Black Friday, their Black Friday event.
It's all about demand. Everybody wants one right now, so we ain't getting that.
Yeah, I ain't about to break my neck for a Series S.
We have to lose sleep over that shit.
I ain't paying double. Now,
that's what I'm saying.
A little bundle on GameStop that had it. I damn near bought, but I was like, man, I don't want this shit. It was like the S, and they had like controllers and games. Now that's why I want the X. I don't want the goddamn S. I said that's a problem I had last year. I said fuck all that. Yeah, man.
To me, the S isn't worth grabbing. Like you're losing you're losing that terabyte. And that terabyte, that's 2 or 3 games. Like that's Grand Theft Auto and Call of Duty. And we know every Call of Duty has a big ass file. So it's like, it's worthless, man. Unless you're just a casual gamer that buys games, play them and delete them. And you don't really care until you finish them, or you're a single player type player that plays games. Like that's fine. Like I would get it for my son because he would pretty much just play Fortnite, like, and some stuff with me. But other than that, I wouldn't waste my money. I mean, it's cheap though. It is cheap. So, you know what I'm saying? If you are looking for an Xbox Series S, can't find those either.
The ones that, they can throw it out too. The ones that don't want to break their neck for that, I would recommend y'all get that and tell them damn kids be grateful.
Ah, yeah, man. These kids.
Go take that bitch back and get your money back.
It's Christmas time, man.
Sure.
It's Christmas time right now. So, but yeah, it's hard to get a hold of them, man. It's crazy. I feel like it's gonna be like this for a while, at least till after the new year. I feel like it's gonna be this. So, yeah. But yeah, fuck them consoles. I got an Xbox X Scorpion, motherfuckers. And mine treats me just fine. Now I can't lie, the speed of them, like watching it load up Valhalla. Oh man, that shit was so fast. And one of the dudes did one with the PlayStation 5 with GTA, like how fast GTA loads up. Y'all know how long those GTA loading screens are, bro.
Man, look, you can go,
Go to sleep and then wake up next morning.
Out of town. You can drive out of town and back, and GTA
It's
still
still
ain't
loaded
still
up. Hey man, that shit crazy. But the dude did it with the PlayStation 5. It took 20 seconds to load the load GTA Online, and then the other the PlayStation 4 was still loading up the damn thing while they was already playing the game like 2 minutes later.
Wow.
I'm
You
like,
know,
bro,
it's
that's incredible, man.
You know, it's crazy. GTA 5 has been on every next gen console since the Xbox 360. That's crazy as fuck.
What does that tell you? You know how much
Stretching the
money they done
fuck
made
out
off
that
GTA
game.
5, yo? Shark cards. Like, motherfuckers done made some money off of GTA 5. And now that it's convert, come on, man. Come on, man. But yeah, that's enough about video games. We ain't getting
Milking
into that
that
shit. Fuck them consoles. Unless Sony or Xbox, Microsoft want to sponsor us, hey man, we
Right.
hey,
Hey, I
What's
thought about
good?
it out there. They want to sponsor.
What's good?
right. Send us, send us a system. You know what I'm saying? So hey.
About this crazy ass shit that's going on this last week and today.
Yeah, man. We lost some dope artists, you know what I'm saying?
In the making.
Definitely in the making, man. These past few days, honestly. Few days. So rest in peace, King Von. And what was the other guy?
Mo 3.
Mo 3. Yeah, man. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to their families and condolences to them, man, because it's been a lot of violence here over a short period of time. And this is crazy, man. We're losing black men at an alarming rate, and we already looking over our backs for this bullshit, for these motherfucking, what do you call them, cuz? Motherfucking race soldiers.
Race soldiers.
Fucking race soldiers, man. We already looking over our backs every day for them, and now we gotta look over our backs for our own people. You know what I'm saying? This shit crazy, man. They dying young out here. I think Vaughn was only 26.
Yeah. I don't know how old Mo 3 was, but yeah, I think he was pretty. I don't know how old he was.
He may have been up there a little bit.
I think he was probably a lot closer to my age.
Yeah, man.
Maybe a little older, but yeah.
That shit crazy, man.
Hell yeah.
That shit crazy, man. The situation, man, like it's so fucked up because didn't nobody want to just pull anyone to the side, like, hey man, like let's just walk away from this situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do motherfuckers always feel like they gotta prove theyself, gotta prove they gangster? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about this life, I'm living by, man. Once you gotta mold about it, that shit, man. Once you have children, man, you gotta leave that shit alone, dude. I mean, you want to protect yourself as a fucking man. Don't get me wrong on that, but don't go out looking for the shit. I mean, I ain't saying he was going. I don't know the situation. I ain't saying he was going out looking for the shit, but
right.
I'm saying it could have been avoided. It could have been avoided. I don't know who. Maybe it was somebody in his ear saying, "Hey man, this shit ain't working. Let's go." And he just said, "Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna prove myself or some shit like that. Not prove myself, but I'm about to smash on this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But regardless, dog, like that's why I'm glad that we don't be into that type of dumb shit, man. Like I'll pull you niggas away, man. Unless we gotta fight our way up out that shit, I'm pulling y'all away. Like, hey, man, fuck what they talking about, man. We going home to our families. Let them niggas be ignorant they damn self. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't be certain clubs. I don't even like fucking with, man, because you just never know, man. There's always somebody in there trying to be fucking hard. You know what I'm saying? All these women in here, you want to look at another dude being tough, and why do y'all go where y'all know y'all enemy gonna be at? What sense does that fucking make? You can't, y'all can't catch each other some other time. Y'all gotta put other innocent people's lives in danger because you two ignorant motherfuckers couldn't hash whatever problem y'all had out like men in the first place or women in the first place. Now y'all let shit build and build and build to a point of no return. Like black people, I'm talking to black people. I don't care about the motherfucker. I'm talking to specifically black people. We gotta stop that shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
We hate each other too much, man.
Somebody got a bigger beauty trace. And then the thing is, we so quick to be on go with each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's only a select few of us that will be on go with everybody. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of us will be on, but the majority is on go with each other. Quick. We'll bounce out on each other quick. Like, come on now. And then I don't know how true this is, Before I get to that, when I seen his last interview he did with $1 million worth of game,
Mhm.
shout out to Rollo and Gilly. He had said something that kind of stuck out to him when he said he was explaining in Chicago how a lot of them don't know how to talk to each other like men, how to squash shit like men. So when they see each other, it's like, I'm paraphrasing, like when they see each other, it's like that, it's straight action.
Yeah, it ain't no,
Yeah, instead of sitting down and talking to each other. Now, I don't know everything that went on with this. I was me hearing him say that. Now I sit back like, damn, bro, I wish you would have used what you just said in that situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I wish you would have, whatever problems y'all had, y'all could have, you know what I'm saying? I wish I could have sat down like, all right, bro, look, I don't know what the fuck going on with it. Shit ain't worth it. Or if you try to talk to him, he didn't want to talk to you, you said, fuck it. You want to be ignorant, you be ignorant by yourself. I'm not worried about you. I'm over here. You know what I'm saying? And then what I hear is, I don't know how true this is with the shooter, was what's his name? Quando Rondo? That's not how you say his name?
Nah, the
Oh,
shooter was little
no,
Timmy.
no. What I'm saying is, it was Quando Rondo's brother, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Little brother, like his real brother, right?
Now that I don't know for sure. I think they just be saying it like,
you know. I'm saying, for instance, if it was his real brother, that's a sticky situation, bro. Cause you gotta think, what would you do if your brother was getting his ass whooped by hella people? You know what I'm saying? And you got you I, that's just tough, bro. Because you can't say a lot of people can't say that they went and had did the same thing. You know
I'm gonna tell you this though. I'm gonna tell you this.
It's unfortunate young man lost his life over some stupid shit, man.
Yeah, you got. I mean, of course, you got to look at it from all angles. I mean, the bad part about it is that he did lose his life to the situation.
Yeah, that's the shitty part about it.
And you gotta look at it from when they put the second video up. Like everything that his manager was talking about was real. Like it looked like he hopped out the car, stormed through everybody. Then nobody really had time to react. And then by the time they did, he was already, you know what I'm saying, fighting Rondo. So it's like, damn. And then, you know, Rondo, I mean, little Timmy hops out, you know what I'm saying, probably don't even know what the fuck going on either. And first instinct, pop. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I don't understand about certain situations that happen. Like we say, man, if you got a gun, like most people carrying guns because they protecting themselves from the other motherfuckers that got guns, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like his manager was saying, you know, they went, you know, his security had to check the perimeter and shit, and they couldn't take guns into the place, so they wouldn't put their guns back in the car. So didn't nobody else have weapons. But that's beside the point. My point is, like, I had this talk with my brother a long time ago when he got robbed, and he got robbed at gunpoint, and he was in the car. And motherfucker's first question is like, what was your gun at? And if you really think about situations, if you sitting in the whip, right, your pistol's on the side of you, under your seat, you know what I'm saying? It's in range. And a motherfucker come through your window like, hey, bro, give it up. Right? You have your gun on you at that moment, doesn't matter. Because either you're gonna do two things. You either gonna give up that shit, that just give up the materialistic shit that you got, or you're gonna reach for your pistol and chance your life being took. It's two ways. Wouldn't you rather just give up the material that you can get back instead of losing your life over some bullshit? Not saying that this was not nowhere near that situation. I'm just saying in certain situations that shit happen. Motherfuckers always trying to say where the guns at. You know what I'm saying? Where the guns at? They're at a club. They can't take guns into a club. You know what I'm saying? He walked over there and start putting the beats on. I mean, he started beating his ass, like off rip, beating his ass. Boom. Now there's no volume in the video, so we don't know if there was words exchanged. We don't know what the fuck happened. But from my train of thought, what I'm thinking is, from the manager's interview, from what everybody's been talking about, all the social media shit, whatever the case may be, it was turned up that night. They had been partying all night because they were celebrating. A couple of the guys got put on a record label. It was somebody's birthday or something like that beforehand or something. So they was turned the fuck up. And you know, when you're not in your right state of mind or when you lit, you know how I get when I'm lit. Anybody say anything, we don't go. Like, it don't matter. So it's like, I felt like that's what Von was on. But when you in that train of thought, you don't really look at your surroundings. And the way his manager was saying, like Von's always on point, and you can tell, like he's always. You can see him in interviews and shit. Like he looked like he's just always on point. If you live that type of lifestyle, if you a gangster, you're always on point because you're always looking over your shoulder. You making sure you're good, your guys is good, whatever the case may be. Now, I don't fault nobody in the situation, man. Shit happens.
Yeah.
Shit happens. It's just unfortunate that it had to happen that way. You know what I'm saying? So you can't blame I can't blame his niggas. You can't blame him. You can't blame Rondo. Like y'all can't blame nobody, man. I mean, only thing that's to blame is that he died. That's it. Like the gun shouldn't have been pulled. It was fisticuffs. If you needed to help your brother, you know what I'm saying, run out there, knock somebody out. But I can't completely say if I was in that same situation, I would have did that. I probably would have pulled a pistol too. Especially if you see all these, like the second camera shows all these niggas, like all these niggas. You don't even know who the fuck with who. Like we don't know from viewer standpoint. We don't know who with who. But if I hopped out the whip and nigga, one of y'all getting beat down and I just see a whole bunch of but I'm not a killer. So I'm not about to shoot somebody. I'm about to just boom, probably in the air, clear the shit out. But you never know, man. Shit just escalates too fast. Everybody got a gun nowadays, man. That's what's crazy.
Right there, you get in trouble for shooting in the air, for
Yeah.
shooting at somebody. That's some shit.
That's crazy, man.
Ain't that some shit?
That's crazy, man.
What y'all got on that?
It's too much gun violence, man. Too much gun violence. We losing real soldiers, man.
First of all, it's I mean, the gun violence does have to stop. It's a lot of guns, but the fucked up part is, I mean, it's unrelated, but I still believe that we all still need to carry around guns because, like you said, the race soldiers and stuff, race soldiers, but we got to stop using it on ourselves. Stop killing each other with that shit. We have to stop that shit. And I know, I mean, I really do hate talking about black on black crime because that's not really what's killing us, but it still has to stop. This shit is too much. It's too much. Our lives are in danger by the white man every day, by everything else, by almost everything, and we're oppressed every day, and we can't be doing this shit to each other. That's all I gotta say about that shit. I'm tired of it.
What you think, B?
Actually, lost my older brother to gun violence because he was in the gang and met his gang rival at a movie theater, and they shot each other right there in the movie theater. My brother died on his way to the hospital. Other dude died right there on the spot.
That's crazy, man.
So I know all about it, man, from every angle. Read about it. Never seen the necessity of it. Like my dad, my uncles always told me, fight with your hands, not with a weapon. You know, even though, again, serving the military, I've been taught how to use other things other than just a gun or a rifle. There's so many other things you can use as a weapon if you need to get to that point.
Right.
But still, at the same time, I just don't understand why everybody go get to a gun first. Gun first, fist later. It shouldn't lay around it if it needs to. Oh, fighting's fine. Got to get it out. Fight's been there since day one, a day at a time. But there's no point of a person pulling out a weapon first and shooting people to end a life. What do you gain from that? I never understand. What do you actually gain from that? You don't gain nothing.
You lose your life.
Lose your life. So yeah, you may end that person. You may won the battle because you ended that person's life. But guess what? You don't have a life either because you're gonna be in jail, and one or two things gonna happen. You're gonna die in jail, or you'll never get out to see your family or whatever. Not so you might as well die yourself.
Die in prison.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're gonna die in prison. That's crazy, man.
It's just crazy.
And another thing is the social media climate that we live in these days. You can't get your ass whooped because you're gonna be on it. What you think is shit
have a
that's
camera in your face.
the problem. But that is the problem. That is the problem.
You may get your ass whooped. You may be on a couple of memes. Motherfuckers might talk about you, but it's gonna be just like here. It's gonna be here today, gone tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You may be trending for 1 week, but my thing is, you get your ass whooped. Make money from it. Make money. Like there's ways to make. Hey, you get your ass whooped, end up like Red from Friday. Make money from it. Shit, they're gonna be talking about you anyway. You might as well come up on something out of it. Shit.
That's what's wrong with these kids, man. These kids, they so
Get her ass whooping.
these kids are so like I can't even say kids, I gotta say young adults and the teenagers, like they so like everything is visual. You know what I'm saying? Everything is like right there in your face, and you gotta have this certain standard about yourself. You gotta be fresh, you gotta be dripped out, you gotta be a fighter, you gotta be strong, like you can't be no punk. Like all this shit is the criteria for what it takes to be a young adult nowadays. You don't want to be considered no bitch. So as soon as you get put on a video or shit, you scared to lose a bout. You know what I'm saying? Other shit happened behind that. And it's crazy, man, because we grew up in the fighting age. We couldn't get a hold of no gun like that. But now getting a hold of guns is so easy, man, but they're not using them the right way. And the result is we're losing more young black adults, young black men behind this shit. And not even just like multiple people died in that situation, in Von's situation. You know, his homies died in that situation. A couple of his homies died from that situation. It's just like, dude, like, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, I grew up with people with us throwing rocks at each other, bricks.
Yeah.
You know, and you hit me with a brick, I throw one and hit you right back. And at the end of the day, we're still alive, breathing. We might break a bone or you know, have some scratches here and there, but that's it. At least I'm still able to breathe and live another day.
Just sad, man. It's okay to keep a gun. Just make sure you're using it the right way.
Is it the right way?
This is gonna be viewing on Friday. Friday, Two Gun Kiwi. Shout out to him, man, for coming back, when he got out, man, came back, start doing this thing, man. Friday is his concert, so that'll be tonight. Hey man, go out there. Don't ruin that man's night. Please don't, with some ignorant ass nigga shit, man. Go there and what I seen is the tickets are damn near gone by women. So fellas, so all the fellas that do go, cause I can't fuck with Motor to piss me off. So all the fellas that do go, check the game, pick this out. There's gonna be a lot of women there. There's no reason for you niggas to be arguing over shit. There's too many women there. There's gonna be a lot of women there to get chose. Hey man, hop up on something. And if after the next guy, move on. Go to the next. I don't want to hear about you niggas then up there fighting or any of that bullshit over some dumb ignorant nigga shit. Go there.
Fucked up his situation.
Let that man, you know what I'm saying, enjoy his night and give y'all a good show. You know what I'm saying? Go in there and show them that we know how to fucking act as a people. Because they already said we don't know how to act. You know what I'm saying? So go there, have a good time, man. Fellas, get you about 2 or 3 of them ladies. Have a good time, dude. Just don't go in there with no dumb ignorant nigga.
Hey, CJ, you got that old head laugh. When you say something that you know you like go in there, hey, get y'all something.
Get you something. I'm telling you, they're gonna be in there to get chose, man.
Yeah, man. Like you said, man, don't go in there fucking shit up. Don't go in there being ignorant, man. Damn. But let's get on a lighter note. You know, rest in peace to them too once again, man. And shout out to their families. You know, hope everybody doing what they need to do to make sure that their families are straight. Yeah, our condolences, man, from Get Off Your Chest podcast to y'all, man. And, but this is Veterans Day. And we got Brandon in the building, man. Sergeant Brown's in the building, man.
Yeah.
So with you being here, Brandon, you know, we got some questions about how it felt to serve in the military, man. You wasn't just in the military, you was a Marine. You was a Marine, man.
Simplify.
Hey, man. So just start off by giving us a little bit about what made you want to be or going to being, you know, a Marine.
Well, high school, I did it for 4 years, ROTC. So I already knew the structure, how to conduct yourself as a Marine, the uniforms and everything else. And just from learning that, having that type of experience in high school was tremendous help to go through boot camp. So I just felt it would be a lot easier for me to do that.
Okay. And
So let me ask you,
go ahead.
did you want to be a Marine? Or did you try out for any other one, like the Army, the Navy, or the Air Force, or just you went straight to the Marines?
I went straight to the Marines, and this is the reason why. Marines, as you see on the commercials, the few, the proud, there's only a select amount of people that can get into that type of military. I mean, everybody can try, but Marines is always going to stay the few, you know. But the biggest thing for me is that boot camp for the Marines is 3 months long. No other military has that type of boot camp. So if I ever decide I want to leave the Marine Corps and join the Army, join the Air Force and stuff like that, I don't have to go do boot camp again. Where vice versa, if I go to the Army and decide I want to be a Marine afterwards, guess what? I got to do boot camp again.
Oh, damn.
So because Marine Corps boot camp is considered the hardest and strenuous boot camp there is. So if you can do that, you don't have
front lines.
They're not gonna put you through boot camp again because
So all of the corps
First
ain't
that word.
boot camp together.
I've always
been told, maybe I was maybe naive or whatever. I always been told like all like the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines all do boot camp together and then they go back to different ways. That ain't true.
No, that's not true.
Marine Corps, motherfuckers.
Marines have two depots that they go to. One is Parris Island in South Carolina, and the other one is in San Diego. Now, if you're on the west side of Mississippi, you will go to San Diego, or they will call you Hollywood Marine.
Hollywood Marine.
Because we're close to LA and stuff like that. And then if you're on the east side of Mississippi, then you'll go to Parris Island.
Parris Island.
Now, Army has, I'm not too sure about the Army or any other branch of service. I won't even touch on that, but no, we don't train together as far as boot camp's concerned.
Man, so tell us a little bit about this boot camp process, man. If you can, without, crossing any boundaries or lines. But what was some of the hardest shit though? Like some of the hardest shit that you had to do?
The hardest thing really to be about boot camp is that you have none. Because you're there to train. Marching, physical fitness, learning how to shoot a weapon, all the learning the history of the Marine Corps. It's a lot that you have to put into. It's kind of like they're trying to brainwash you a little bit. Some take it really seriously. Some people don't. I was one of the people that really didn't. So I still want my own mind. But you just train it to the biggest things is physical, like I said, physical fitness, shooting, and drill. As you see, like, same type of drill that you'll see on the football field with the band, staying in step, trying to be unison, so you're really becoming a band of brothers and a power of one.
Band of brothers.
So it's real crazy, man. Like I said, 3 months. The only day you get to yourself is Sundays, and sometimes you don't even get that.
See, that'd be a problem for me. I don't like people like that.
But
I need to get away from motherfuckers.
But I was very fortunate because I actually went with 3 of my buddies from high school. We went in a buddy program, so it made it that much easier. And what really made it special for me, and it was timed perfectly, where I actually got my Eagle Globe and Anchor on my birthday. So I became an actual Marine, even though I was in boot camp for 2 months prior. That day on my birthday, I actually became a Marine. So that was very special for me.
Oh, okay.
So it was pretty cool. So you do all this training for 3 months, and then for 3 days you're out in the field, with everything you've trained with, like certain amount of food, sleep deprivation, everything. So you're training for these 3 months as if you're about to go to war. And that's how they treat the 3 days. And then once you survive those 3 days, you call yourself a Marine.
I don't think
That's
I can
why
do
it's
it.
that hard.
I can't do it.
I know. Okay, I know for sure that the Marines are the front lines of the first responders. So when were you at? Were you in Iraq?
Yeah, I was in Iraq. Started in Kuwait. Go ahead.
How was the environment there?
Dusty? Was it dusty?
Man, it was so man, it was so dusty. We got to Kuwait maybe about 20 days before the war started. So we just until the president said start the war, until he gave us the okay to do it. So they call it a line of departure. So once we crossed that line of departure, that's when the war started. But up to that point, man, like I said, constantly training, cleaning weapons, cleaning your gear, cleaning your vehicles and stuff like that. And it was scary. It really don't hit until you're actually in it.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So you did all this training, and it's just like sports. You know, you did all this training, you actually get into it, you just forgot everything that you did. You know,
Yeah,
sometimes
that instinct kicks in.
Yeah, instinct kicks in, but that's what they train. That's what they train you for. So when stuff like that happened, you can limit it. But yeah, I mean, we ran through dust storms. You know, it was to a point where the dust storm was so heavy we couldn't even see. If I held my hand just like this, I couldn't even see it. And it could be, you know, how bright it is at 2 o'clock during the day. It's like midnight. It turns pitch black. You can't see nothing. You know, so
shit.
It's crazy. You know, you gotta deal with all that sand.
Is the stuff you see on, or is the stuff that you see on Full Metal Jacket like the first part of the movie? Is it like that?
Maybe at that time it was, but you know, the yelling, yeah, that happens.
Psychologically trying to break you.
Yeah, yep, exactly what it is. The drill instructors are there to break you down, because they gotta break you down, get rid of all the nasty habits that you come in with, so that way those nasty habits are gone by the time you graduate. You know, that's why any person, not just Marines, just anybody in the military, that's why they're so respected, because 9 times out of 10, 90% of the people that goes in the military are better in society, because they're more disciplined. They hold themselves to a higher standard, and things of that nature. You always got that 10% that's going to mess up and just falls through the crack.
That's the ones that just don't give a fuck about nothing. They just don't care.
And those ones that's like that's been in, you know, it's been jail, that's been going to jail, has nothing else going for themselves in life, and that was their only option, to stay out of jail and stuff like that. There's people that does that, they still do that today.
That's crazy.
Give you those options. But a lot of them that took that option actually bettered themselves and stayed out of trouble too.
So being over there though, like, was there anything that, because you know a lot of soldiers deal with PTSD, was there anything that that you've seen or that you heard or that kind of traumatized you a little bit?
Being over there, period, was just traumatizing enough. Thankfully, you know, thank God I never had a firearm weapon. We did get ambushed, but I never had a firearm weapon. So I thank God for that. So I was very grateful for that. Otherwise, I'd probably be in a whole lot worse position than I am now. You know, it used to be for like the first few years after I got out, I couldn't be around people when it comes to 4th of July, because all the fireworks. Even to this day, I can't. You know, if I hear some noise in the middle of the night, I'm up for at least another hour. You know, I can only sleep in certain rooms or certain spots, so that way I have aware of everything that goes on. Like, I know where all the doors at. You know, so if I hear something, I'm looking at that door, and I can react to it quickly.
Yeah.
You know, everybody got their own type of PTSD. At least mine is still a little mild compared to most.
Yeah, I know it gets crazy over there, man.
Yeah, that's why you see me
How did
every
you
time
sleep?
walk
Like
by.
how did you sleep out there? Like I know it's like bombs. Was it bombs going? Is it like people in America think like there's like bombs going off everywhere, shots fired?
It depends on where you're at. For me, I slept in my vehicle every night, but you can hear missiles firing over your head all the time. You hear constant noise, so that kind of kept me up a lot. I didn't sleep too much. That's where that sleep deprivation kicked in.
Yeah.
So, I try to take my naps every time. But the one thing I always done every night when it was time to turn two, I always and that's what actually kept me sane.
Oh, say it again. You froze on me.
I said I always kept always read my Bible.
Oh, read your Bible. Okay.
That's what kept me sane.
Oh, okay. Hey man, it sounds traumatizing, like you said. It sounds traumatizing in itself, like all the stuff you got to go through just to get to that point to where your life is already in danger. Like that's crazy. Like they take you from a harsh situation, put you in an even harsher situation. Like that's bananas.
Yeah, but that's what they train you for. So you can be ready for something like that. But now, true story. In boot camp, they actually sit you down in a classroom and put your head down, and they ask the whole class if you had to go to war and it was your life or yours, raise your hand if you would take their life first. And you'd be amazed at how many people did not raise their hand because they were that scared.
That's crazy.
They're that scared. They don't even want to go overseas to fight a war because they're too scared.
Yeah,
but
man.
Again, all that changed after they got done with boot camp. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, like you said, they mold your mindset to where when you get out there, it's just like you ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like now I want to pop somebody. Now I was playing. Wasn't for me, man.
Feel like that.
For me. The recruiter made it sound nice. He made it sound good. He made it sound like I was about to, so I'll be able to go to college. I was gonna be able to do all this, get paid. Don't get shipped over there. Huh?
What you do?
Yeah,
You do. It's easy enough for me. I had my time to record outside of going to Iraq and stuff. My job was pretty much 9 to 5. Working Monday through Friday, and my weekends was free. So I can live my life, and that was the easy part.
Right.
So I mean, it is what you make it. It all depends on what job you pick too. So I mean, that's how it really comes down to.
Yeah, man. It's like, yeah, man, you can bring your family with you. You be good, man. Just bring your family with you. You'll ship you off. You're gonna do boot camp first.
Still broke, but
right.
You're still broke.
but just know, we're gonna set you up. We're gonna make sure you're good, man. You may be a recruiter like me. I was like, oh shit, sounds good. But I never went through with it. I wanted to. Like I wanted to. I got to the point where I was just like, man, life-changing experience for me. Let me go. But I don't know what happened. I think I started working or something, and the job was just like, nah, I'd rather just work and make money regular. I'll be all right.
It's definitely an experience to partake in.
Yeah.
Because if anything, it'll open your eyes to other things. Like me growing up, when I was a younger kid, I was always, around a lot of white folks. So y'all talked about this in the previous episode. To when I came back to Kansas City, now I'm around a bunch of black folks. Now they treat me because I sound white.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to change my mannerism. It's the same thing in Marine Corps. Everybody coming, they're all different facets of life. So one of the guys I came real close with, he was a white supremacist.
Mm-hmm.
His family brought him up as a white supremacist, and because I wasn't fully aware of that type of culture, I asked him what that tattoo was on his elbow.
Right.
And it was kind of like the swastika, but it wasn't. And he told me about it. It's like I grew up hating black people, but since I've joined the Marine Corps, y'all are the most coolest people I've been with.
Right.
So he kind of disowned his family because of how they raised him. And like I said, I mean, we'll get together after work. We're sitting there slamming beers, you know, having a good old time listening to music and stuff. And he was just one of the coolest cats ever, you know. I just
you
wish,
never know.
Yeah, man. You
That's
never
deep.
know, man.
That's
you
deep.
never know. Never
That's
know.
deep as fuck.
You
And
never know.
he had another tattoo on his left chest, and he actually got it tattooed over so you can't see it no more because he was that ashamed of how he was brought up. So
That's
it,
sick,
American
man.
History X right there.
Yeah, that's
see
sickening how
everything.
a family can bring up somebody. I mean, but you know, motherfucker, to each his own.
A lot of
This
that
shit
shit
racism.
be taught at home, man.
Yeah, that's where it
Yeah.
starts. It starts in the household, man.
That's what we said.
Mhm.
It started at home, and then when he came out to the real world on his, you know, via going through the military, it changed the whole dynamic of his thinking and changed how he thought and looked at other people.
Yeah, and that's just
You know,
crazy, like in itself, because
humbled him.
you just think like how many other kids done went through that. You know what I'm saying? How many kids done grew up, especially, you know what I'm saying, little white kids done grew up like in a form of racism in their household where they're taught to hate this other race specifically. Like that's crazy to me. I don't understand how that shit is even a thing, but it is. And that shit's insane, man. It's like they just put a poster on their bedroom wall and just like, you hate this motherfucker. Like color of his skin, the size of his nose, his lips. We don't have lips. Okay, I'm done.
Damn black folks to make themselves feel better because some of them people be pieces of shit. And
They do, and those be the ones. Those be the ones. The ones that's piece of shit.
Those are the ones that trying to go to war over their president, number 45. But you know, it is Veterans Day. I want to give a shout out to my cousins. I want to give a shout out to my cousin Loft. Give a shout out to my cousin Herb. Give a shout out to my homeboy E.
Yeah, man.
Shit. Who else?
Grandpa Looney, man. He was in. Yep.
May he rest in peace.
Yep.
Shit. That was on, shit. That was on niggas I know that was in the army.
Everybody, man. Shout out to everybody.
Everybody.
Fuck with. Those are the people that I fuck with.
Yeah.
Right.
And and also
whoever, you know, saying that was that's veterans out there that I went to high school with, or you know what I'm saying, I seen you around the way. My bad if I couldn't remember your name, but shout out to y'all.
Yeah, and also I wanted to wish every Marine out there a happy birthday. I know it was yesterday, but you know, Marine Corps birthday was yesterday, so happy birthday to all my Marines.
Hey, that's dope. It was the Marine birthday is the day before Veterans Day.
Yeah,
that's hard.
And Veterans Day actually was called Armistice or something like that. It was weird. It's some weird name, but they didn't become Veterans Day till maybe 40 years ago, maybe. So that's crazy. A lot of history.
Hey, man. But like we said before, man, this is motherfucking episode 50. So shout out to all the veterans out there, man. Happy Veterans Day to everybody worldwide, man. Not just nationwide, worldwide, man. We appreciate everything that y'all do.
We ain't worried about what's going on outside the U.S.
Hey, man. I don't want us to get banned to cut off the air, so I ain't gonna say it, but the U.S. right now is
Hey, well, let's just keep everybody. Let's keep everybody in prayer that that's, you know, and hope they safe. That the ones that's outside,
it's out there, yeah, man.
So,
and I hope our country starts to turn around, man, because it's been a devastating 2020. But like we always say, it's been some good shit that then came out of 2020. So I'm hopefully going into 2021, man. Even with COVID still going on and shit like that, I hope everything really just start to get back to whatever we can call normal. So, but yeah, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody.
It's gonna be a while though. I'm sorry to be negative Nancy, but that shit's gonna be a while.
Of course.
No,
it ain't gonna never be the same.
It's gonna be slowly but surely, but I do agree, Rhino. It will be a while.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while, man. But like I said, hopefully we can get back to something called normal. Something. But just make sure everybody's still protecting themselves out there, man, and doing what y'all have to do, and stop being selfish and being extra and not one. Just abide by the rules, man. It's a lot of people out here still catching COVID. A lot of people out here that are actually sick, and a lot of people out there that catch regular colds and shit. So you never know. So
crazy. You don't know that you like some people fuckers don't know the difference. Like, and they scared to go tested. Like,
I'll be right back.
Cold. Motherfucker say I got COVID. Now I gotta be out 2 weeks.
Right.
So,
like, chill out, man. Just do your thing, man. It don't seem like we said before. It don't seem like it's a horrible strain that's going around now. Like, it seemed like it's kind of slowly, you know what I'm saying, dying off. It
seems like it's like on some flu shit. Like,
yeah, it's on some flu shit now because a lot of people that I done heard got it. They
been as bad as it was. Like, people are still catching it at a rapid. With the like,
people are bouncing back from it though.
Yeah, it's more people that's bouncing back than getting down off this shit.
Yeah. So
let me ask you a question real quick. So why would you feel that you wouldn't want to join? You couldn't join.
Who, me?
Yeah. Why you feel you can't?
I was just saying that, man. I would join. I would if I didn't. I put it like this: if I didn't have, I felt like me going then, like when I was younger, going fresh out of high school, I would have been fine. But me going, like, if I had kids and stuff now, I wouldn't go because I don't want to be away from my kids from that amount of time. But yeah, as a teenager, I don't know what the fuck I had going on at the time that I didn't go. But no, my reason for going was because my ex went to she was in the Army Reserve. So I was like, shit. Soon as she went to the Army Reserve, a recruiter came to me. I'm like, shit, my ex is going. My girl going. So, you know what I'm saying? I want to go try to get in there with her. So, you know, so we can do everything together, even though we can't do boot camp together. But, you know, we by the time we get out, do our little thing, we be together and we can, you know, move out, do what we going to do. So that was my reason for then. But I think if I would have did anything, it probably would have been, you know what I'm saying, being a Marine. I think I would have rather been a Marine.
Like some Starship Trooper shit right there.
Yeah, I wouldn't bust somebody's shit open.
Nah, you was about to go to the Army, go to the military for a woman, bro.
Yeah, and then I would have been stuck in that motherfucker like. Then we would have broke up, and I was like, man, fuck.
Hey, you know, no lie, just the fact that it was 3 months and you couldn't see no women.
No, yeah.
And no lie, I later found this out. There were certain drill instructors that actually have like their wives or their sister actually walk the barracks
on purpose.
On purpose, and this all.
Hi, Miss Parker.
And get in trouble. And we all get in trouble. The whole squad would get in trouble just for looking.
What the fuck? Look at that. Straighten up, Brown. Hey, he would have had to punch me that day, boy. I'm like, boy, your wife finding a motherfucker.
Yeah, but we didn't know that they was their women or their sister.
Oh, they didn't tell y'all.
No. Because the depot is supposed to be, you know, the only time you know that you'll probably see some women there is that when you have another class graduating. So, you know, they got visitors coming in and seeing them stuff. But they're real good at trying to keep the recruits out from that area so they can't see that.
Shit, man.
But if you got the right connections, you'll be able to see some legs and like, hey, dog.
That's my baby boss.
Right.
And you hear a lot on that night.
Hey man, I would be like, good. You see this motherfucker? If you're looking for, I get my money quick. Jones, what are you doing? Sorry, man. Hey, that's crazy though. I was gonna ask you too. Like once you got out of boot camp, like how was, you know what I'm saying? Because you know we see pictures of women that are in the military that, you know, they be wearing having their suits on. You know, they be looking real nice, you know, with their camo on. But how's the women in the military? Because I be seeing some fine military women out there, man.
They out there. Man, I can't even say it.
Don't get in trouble. Nice. I'm just saying.
It's nice.
Blink twice if they find the shit. Blink once. I just want.
No, they be out there, man. They be out there. I just keep it like that. They be out there. It's nice, but you know, you get after you graduate boot camp, you get 2 weeks of being back home, chill with the family and stuff like that. Or you can
That's
extend
what's
your
up.
stay, but only way you extend your stay, you have to become a recruiter for 30 days. But the recruiter,
So you got to
more
go to the
people.
schools and stuff, and
Yep.
ah,
Yep. And that's what me and my buddies did, and lo and behold, actually, we actually did some recruiting with remember Soleil, the female rapper Soleil, Genuine's girl.
The name sounds familiar, but I
yeah,
can't.
So Genuine, his girl was named Soleil. Matter of fact, they were husband and wife for a while. Her brother is a Marine as well. So we got to chill with him. So that was pretty cool, and got to know Soleil and stuff.
oh, that's what's up.
Get to know some people, and being in the military.
Yeah,
That's
man.
pretty cool. That was pretty cool. But get back, do some 9 to 5 work, and like I said, my weekends was whatever I wanted to do.
Well, shit. Before we
lovely.
get up out of here, B man. Before we call it a show, man. What would you tell some upcoming, I say young men and women that are on the borderline of you know what I'm saying, deciding on what they want to do about being in the Army, being in the military, being in the Marine Corps? Just what would you give them, like some uplifting advice about going into it, just to kind of ease their minds, going into the situation?
I tell people, and I told a kid this before: do your research. Talk to yourself. Find why are you joining the military? It has to be a good reason. Don't do it just for education. Because if it's just for education, you should have been doing that in school to get a scholarship.
Right.
Is it for to continue your family legacy? I can understand that, but do your research. Find the right military that will fit what you're trying to accomplish, what you're trying to do in life. Because not everything is roses.
Right.
So and that's what I tell them. Just dig into yourself and speak to your heart. Then it'll lead you the way.
Some uplifting advice right there, man, from Sergeant Brown, man. Anything else y'all want to get off y'all chest, man, before we get up out of here? What do y'all want to say, man?
Black folks, let's stop killing each other, man. I told y'all, I say it time after time. Black folks, we gotta come together. We're not each other's enemy. The other motherfuckers is. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta come together. Let's build this economic structure, like we've been talking and preaching. And shout out to Junior. And you ladies gotta suck a little more dick.
Oh shit! Suck a little bit more dick sometimes. Just a little bit more dick. Just suck a little bit more dick.
I agree with CJ. We need to stop killing each other. And Microsoft and Sony, step your game up with the console releases. Stop doing the same shit every year. That's all.
B, any last words, man, for everything that we talked about today, man?
Well, I just want to thank you guys for letting me come on to the show again on episode 50.
Episode motherfucking 50.
Episode 50.
I'm mad. They wasn't as hype as I am today. We're going to have to redo episode 50. It's going to have to be episode 50 plus, you motherfuckers.
We still going to bring that heat, though, man.
Yeah, I understand. But I just appreciate you guys allow me to come in here and talk my piece about the military and stuff. And big up to all the veterans out there. So keep your heads up. Again, with the military, and also want to make sure everybody is aware with the military, people with PTSD, it's a high rate for suicide. So you ever feel like that, reach out to your local VA office or speak to someone that can help you with that. There's no joke. That is no joke.
Joe.
Nah. Well, we appreciate you for coming by, B, man. We appreciate you sharing your stories with us and, your experience in the military, man. And, like you said, man, if you think about it, make sure you know yourself before you take that jump. I be seeing them videos with the little kid. They be like, not the kids, but the guys be in the Army. They be like, hey, man, hey, Joey, why'd you join the Army? They're like, Camaro, like, you motherfuckers.
Yep.
We didn't even get into that. The Army, what is the Army starter pack?
Army starter.
Yep.
But yeah, man, we gotta do better as a people, man. Y'all know this. We gotta do better as a people, man. We gotta start turning these guns towards the other people and just put the guns down. Put the guns down. I don't want to say turn them towards the other people. Put the guns down, man, or keep them on you for protection and protection only. And we're losing too much of our young black men out here, man, and it's making it a lot harder. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna keep making it harder for their families. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all keep that in mind when y'all get angry or decide you too soft to bang. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. They got boxing gyms for that.
Right.
If you feel like you can't fight, you got to use a gun. Go train, man. God damn.
Karate, you do something, goddamn.
Learn something. Like,
Discipline.
shadow box your homies or something, man. But just put the guns down.
Shadow box yourself.
Put a hole in the wall.
Right. Put a hole in the wall. A couple of them motherfuckers. Do something, man.
We got another special episode coming up Sunday too.
Oh yeah.
We got some special guests coming through. So
yeah.
I promise y'all my energy gonna be. I'm just tired as a bitch, y'all. I'm sorry.
You better
I'm
turn the fuck up.
You know what I'm saying? Today is Wednesday, so kids. So
It's middle of the week, man.
We doing it late. We do it late on Wednesdays instead of on doing the day on Sundays. Like, so you know and I ain't had no liquor. So the energy I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, get on cuz level like with you.
I'm just hyped because it's episode 50, man. It's episode 50.
Hey, we had 50 episodes though, man. That's
50 episodes, man.
That's some shit.
It's an accomplishment, man.
It seemed like just yesterday we was just on episode 1.
Yep. 50.
I wasn't on episode 1 though, so it's all good.
Shut up. You was on episode 2, you fucking jerk.
I was on episode 1.
You was on 2 from down on.
2 for down on, and I'm more.
It was my birthday, bitch. That's why I was on episode 1.
Hey man, watch your motherfucking mouth. Walk through the screen and give you a 3-piece to your biscuit.
You better chill out with that shit.
3-piece to your biscuit, no chicken.
Hey, it's episode 50, man. We got 101 subscribers and shit. We out here.
Hey man, we out here, man. Shout out to our sponsors. TheBlackGen.com. Make sure y'all go check them out, man, for all your grooming needs, whether you're a black king or a black queen. Make sure you hit that slash off your chest for that extra 10% off, man. And shout out to Junior once again for coming on the show, man, and showing out. Shout out to Dino, man. Dino LaFlame, man, came through and showed out as well. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go check him out. Dilo LaFlame everywhere, man. Go check him out. Give him a follow. Hit him up, man. Let y'all know y'all fuck with him, man. Make sure y'all let him know. Y'all watch this episode.
All of our guests was on the Get It Off Your
Chest.
Chest
Man,
podcast.
It's episode 50. Shout out to everybody that came by the show, whether you were male or female, man. Shout out to everybody who gave us love, showed us love. Shout out to our subscribers. Shout out to our family. Shout out to everybody, man. Everybody who support us, we support y'all. Y'all fuck with us, we fuck with y'all.
We family, man.
Podcast. Make sure y'all go follow us everywhere. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You're looking at it. Hit that motherfucker. Hit it. We're going to look at you motherfuckers till you hit the bell. Hit the goddamn bell. Like it, by the way, and leave us a comment. Matter of fact, if you watch the episode to the end, put hashtag Veterans Day in the comments below, man.
Some of you motherfuckers didn't put that last episode. What's wrong with you motherfuckers, man? Why y'all? You know what? Let's end it. Before I go on this rant.
It's all good. Let's go. I'll do it.
Get It Off Your Chest podcast, man. Episode 50. We got some bangers coming for y'all season 2, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned. And we'll be back, man, once again, man. Get Off Your Chest podcast. We out.
You got it on your mind, partner, get it off your chest. You got it on your mind, partner, get it off your chest. You got it on your mind, partner, get it off